everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
This new card saved Icebow. Let's try it out. Alright guys, so we're in a match against Will X, and as you guys seen in the thumbnail and in the intro, I believe this new card, well, not new card, but card that's been around for a while, saved Icebow because NATO is really bad in the meta right now. Like, it's actually terrible. I personally think it's almost unplayable because you just have a card in your deck that doesn't really do its job on defense, and it's more of an offensive slash defensive card, if you would call it, because some people use it for, like, I guess to pull troops together for that splash effects, but it doesn't even clear off swarmies, which honestly sucks. And the way you even play NATO nowadays is sometimes you're just not even using it in situations when you would normally use it. So I'm actually gonna go Tesla here. So it seems like he's playing Loon. Okay, that's okay. I think I'm okay with that exchange. We might be down in damage actually. I mean down in elixir. Okay, so if he doesn't do anything, I might just go in with like a log or skellies. Okay, so this is perfect. I'm gonna go Ice Wizard to take care of his P.E.K.K.A. It's log to get around to our defensive Expo. And against Loon, you want to play like this. You want to have an Expo on the right or left, and then a Tesla on the opposite side. So you're able to better control the map against like balloons. Especially since you don't have NATO. It's kind of like you're playing the same way as you would with NATO, but I do feel like it is a little bit different. Ooh. And personally, this might be a hot take, but I think this matchup is better without the NATO since your cycle is a bit quicker. Um, okay, so this is gonna be a good Tesla defense. Slightly defend, and honestly, I'm not gonna do anything else because that Loon should pull to my Expo, and he should be low in elixir since he did overcommit. He's giving us the good luck because he knows he's in trouble here. And look at that connection, guys. He's in a world of trouble. It's unfortunate for him, but we're playing this really, really well. I'm gonna Ice Wizard up high, and I was kind of scared that that didn't pull, but let's go in again. He should have P.E.K.K.A. right now, and yeah. And what we're gonna do now is kind of commit to that Expo dying. We're gonna try to cycle back to another one, and then go opposite lane. So we're gonna go Ice Wizard here. That should take care of the entire right side. And we're gonna go in, and look, he overcommitted in NATO. So I'm not sure why this guy's overcommitting like this, knowing I have a quick cycle. And he overcommitted a freeze as well. Bro, he must want to lose, because that's insane. I'm gonna go in. We kind of misplaced our Expo. I'm gonna let that Expo go, actually, since, yeah, he's probably gonna be able to tank and defend that easily since we did play that tile high. This rocket should do a good job of cleaning up both units. Ice Spirit as well. And we're gonna pressure the left with an Evo Knight. And once we get our elixir back, I'm gonna Expo once again. He has to defend both lanes, and I don't think he's gonna get a proper defense in both lanes. Let's go Ice Spirit as well. Ice Wizard. Let's go Tesla the middle. He's probably gonna Loon on the left, yeah. Pretty predictable. And let's go Expo on defense here. Just to pull that balloon. And this is GG. As you guys can see, he barely touched my towers at all. Probably with a zap or something. Its only source of damage, Tornado. Granted, this isn't like the best showcase since we did have matchup, but yeah, on to the next game. Okay, we're up against OLR. So whenever I face like someone with an OLR in their name, they have giant graveyard. So let's hope that's not the case. He already has like the cannon tower troop. Forgot what it's called. The cannoneer. There we go. That ice spirit's gonna do absolutely nothing, but I do want to keep our skeletons in case he goes like giant. So let's go knight the back, and it does look like it is giant graveyard. Oh no. Let's set up with a defensive expo to help take care of that bowler, since Tesla would just do nothing and Ice Wizard would just die. Um, yeah, so this is not the deck we want to face. So in comparison, I do think this deck does a little bit worse than Icebow against Giant Graveyard, only because with the NATO variant of Icebow, you can just NATO back his Giant, so the Giant wouldn't take for the Graveyard. But as you guys can see, we don't have NATO, but the cycle is faster, so that is a nice thing that we do get back, but the drawback is a lot worse in my opinion. You can't really activate King. Okay, you have to play perfectly, so I'm gonna try to play as best as I can. You do not, I guess the goal is you don't want them to um basically get a lot of value and stack up troops to be able to get a nice giant. Okay, let's go. Let's see. I have to play very specifically here. Okay, I know he's gonna want to try to go in soon. I'm gonna go Expo on the right so he can't giant in front of that evil witch. Then evil Tesla to take care of his witch. And honestly, I think I'm gonna let that Expo go on the right, because if we over defend, there's no point since he does have that bowler on the field. And we're gonna set up with a defensive Expo, and our knight actually connected. That's huge. Let's go log as well. And defensive expos are gonna be your friend in this matchup since they help take out a lot on the board. Okay, let's go Tesla high up. It's gonna force them to play into your Tesla, which is kind of what you want them to do. And I'm actually gonna go Expo on the left to kind of split up his unit so he can't play that giant in front of his witch. And you're gonna notice I'm gonna be doing this a lot in this matchup, since once they go in all in like a giant in front like that, there's like almost no defending. Okay, so I think the only thing he has to help with this defensive expo is like a bowler or guards, which doesn't seem like he's gonna do. Let's go Ice Wizard instead of a log to keep like another troop on the board. Skeletons to protect our Tesla. And we're gonna actually go in since we do have a lot on this side. Hopefully our Ice Wizard stays alive, and that's a bit unfortunate, but I think that's okay. Let's go Knight as well. Hopefully that witch retargets to our Knight. And he went Evo Snowball. Okay, let's see. It's Ice Spirit here. Oh man, we couldn't kite that to the other lane, and we actually do. That's huge. Let's go Tesla here for his Giant. And we're gonna need a good amount of defense to be able to defend this graveyard. Let's go Knight to the side. And wow. Okay, let's snipe that bowler with our Tesla. Really nice giant by the opponent. He kind of recognized that we are probably going to do that. I'm going to log, and this is getting really close. It's Ice Spirit, Tesla up high for this bowler, and we kind of have to bridge block. So I'm going to go in to kind of force him to play the other side. And let's see if we can get a Tesla to bridge block here in case he goes giant. Let's go knight and just kind of spam our units so his graveyard doesn't get damaged. Let's play our log. Hopefully that goes in time, and it does. GG's, man. So that was a huge matchup advantage by the opponent, but we did manage to pull it off. Okay, we're up against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Oh no. So Hog is pretty awkward. It's really awkward to face with this deck, since we don't have the NATO. But I do feel like since we don't have a NATO, it's much easier to rocket cycle since our cycle is a lot faster. I'm gonna Ice Wizard the back. He has Firecracker, so you don't really want to see Firecracker. Let's go in. This might be a dumb play, but let's see if it works out for us. And we actually overcommitted on the right. That was not good by us. We do manage to get the activation, and that gets death damage. Wow. So we're already at a disadvantage, but I think if we play perfectly from here on out, we should be able to take the win. We just can't take any more like damage on the left. Alright, I'm gonna cycle skeletons in the middle. You don't really want to cycle at the back. And let's pressure with an X-Bow on the right. And we are up in Elixir with that X-Bow right now. Forced out a lot out of him. Let's go log as well. Hopefully that's a connection. Really nice timing by the opponent. Let's see. Once we get to double Elixir, we can play a bit more aggressively. Let's start off with the Tesla. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Let's go in again. It's Ice Spirit as well. He should Hog. He probably has Hog in cycle for this Expo. Okay, I think that was a good decision by him to go with an Earthquake. Okay, now we can start rocketing. We have our Tesla in hand. And we have King activated. Notice how I placed it low because I recognized that he would try to predict our high Tesla. And just like that, guys, with one rocket, we're already back in the game. Let's try to cycle back to our Tesla because I don't want to rocket on defense nowadays, since what he wants to do is to try to cycle us out with Earthquakes. Let's log this Firecracker. And perfect. We actually took it out of the board, so that's a rare moment that we can actually take the Firecrackers off the board early like that. Really, really bad cannon. I think this is a free rocket for us, since we already have good control of the map. Let's drop that rocket. So soon we're gonna go defensive Expo to help take care of the Firecrackers and have good control of the map. I'm just waiting for a good situation to be able to do that. Okay, let's go defensive Expo now. Okay, so that Hog should pull to our Expo. I'm gonna log. Okay, we did manage to clip the Firecracker. Skeletons. And we're gonna throw a rocket now since he did go Earthquake. And we have Tesla for his Hog. Alright, I'm gonna go log on his Firecracker. Skeletons, and we can go Tesla up high. Let's go defensive Expo as well. Okay, let's Ice Wizard for his Hog. And Skeletons, and since that Hog is going to be taken care of, we can go in with another rocket. And this is getting pretty close. I think 2 more rockets should secure it if we play perfect defense. I'm going to Knight for his Hog. You always want to protect your Teslas as well. Strategically, of course. I'm going to go Tesla again. And let's go defensive expo so we can have good control over his map. Over the map in general, I would say. Let's go rocket again. And I think that's the last rocket we need to actually throw. And this is pretty much GG's. There's nothing bro can do. And yeah, guys, that's how you play the matchup. Granted, you don't want to be as aggressive as I was early on. Okay, we're up against Julian Alvarez. Let's go knight the back. Okay, what does this guy have? I'm gonna go defensive expo just to be careful. Okay, so it looks like he has Fireball. This might be some kind of Hog Rider deck. I am gonna tread carefully because you can get surprise factored a lot on ladder, especially a mid ladder. This Ice Spirit should force something out. Let's go log on the right. Knight the left. And let's actually go in because he went Inferno Tower in the middle. That's pretty awkward. Okay, so he has Fireball and Rocket. So what we have to do, we have to Rocket Cycle in this matchup, guys. This is not looking too good because we probably won't be able to get a good connection. If we can get a good advantage with Rocket Cycle, we should be able to win since our cycle is a bit faster than his. Okay, let's log his Mother Witch. Let's knight the back. We're gonna try to set something up here. It's Ice Wizard. Let's Tesla up high. Okay, this is a free rocket since he did waste 5 elixir. He's gonna try to rocket us back or fireball us back. And that's gonna be a good expo for us because he only really has fireball. I'm gonna try to Tesla. And he has P.E.K.K.A. Yo, hopefully we're able to take out the P.E.K.K.A here because if we don't, we probably lose. Let's log as well. Nice, and we do. So we actually get an Expo lock. That's huge. I'm going to go in with an Expo as well. If he goes Rocket, we just rocket his tower. Like, right away. Bro, it's perfect. We get a lock, and we probably get a good Rocket. Let's go Ice Wizard, and I'm actually going to Rocket now. Hopefully we force out a unit. Bro, that worked out better than we expected it to. Let's Tesla up high like this. And I think we might need a defensive expo for his P.E.K.K.A. because he's setting up a big push of some sort. Let's go Skeletons here. Ice Spirit. And I'm gonna rocket again. Just to keep up in damage. Let's go... Yeah, I think we might need to go Tesla low here. Instead of going in with an expo. Let's log this back. Ice Wizard. Dang. I just hope we don't get screwed in this last sequence here. It's Ice Wizard here. Gonna log as well, please. Pull P.E.K.K.A. Let's go defensive expo here. Hopefully he rockets that or something, but if he's smart, he probably won't. It looks like he's smart. Let's go Ice Wizard down low. Skeletons. Tesla low so we have more space to defend. And it is always good to like space out your units, guys, so you're not giving them a good amount of value. Let's go Evo Tesla here to take care of his Mother Witch. Ice Spirit to pressure, and then Rocket again with the same type of bait tactic. It's Ice Wizard to kind of force him to play something. And let's try to Rocket. And that's pretty much GG's, guys. So I think just like that, we should be in the top 500. So let's check right after. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, so we're number 443.